Tonight, Texas bar owners are hopeful after a tweet by Governor Abbott hinting that bars may soon be allowed to reopen. The governor ordered bars to close back in June after Texas saw a surge in COVID-19 cases. Adam Bennett shows us how they're planning to keep customers safe and what one health expert recommends.
Since late August, Texas bar owners who want to open,
we're just trying to make it work,
have had to reopen as restaurants.
It's up to us to be responsible about it.
But Monday, Governor Greg Abbott tweeted that key COVID numbers remained contained and said he'll announce more openings soon. Below that, an animation of two beer glasses clinking.
That little social media post was pretty telling.
Michael Klein leads the Texas Bar and Nightclub Alliance.
Everybody's excited.
He's still waiting on reopening details because of ongoing legal action.
The governor's office actually hasn't communicated with us directly since May.
KHOU hasn't heard back from Governor Abbott's office on specifics either. But Klein says the governor's staff has received the Alliance's reopening plan. It limits capacity to 50% indoors and mandates safe spacing between tables outdoors. The plan requires customers stay seated, avoid mingling with other groups, and wear a mask when not at their table.
There are some things you can do, but you can't completely control it.
Dr. Catherine Troisi is an infectious disease epidemiologist. She recommends bars also turn down the music.
Speaking louder or shouting means you can propel the virus farther.
Dr. Troisi says ultimately it's up to each person to weigh their own personal risk.
And as our mothers told us, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something.
Meanwhile, Klein is confident that bars' weeks-long restaurant rebirth
Things have gone very smoothly.
means other watering holes are on tap for similar success. Adam Bennett, KHOU 11 News.